The risk profile is a very useful visualization of the risks involved in an action. A risk profile is displayed as a graph with the consequence values along the x-axis and their associated probabilities along the y-axis. Thus, a risk profile is basically a probability distribution chart for all options. Consider the following decision tree. If you take the job offer at hand, your possible outcomes can be summarized in this payoff table. If you wait for a better offer, then your payoff table turns up to be like this. The risk profile chart shows these probability distributions in the same chart so that you can understand the payoff versus risk, state by state, and take a better informed decision. If you expand the options analyzer for the above tree, you will see the risk profile chart in the carousel. If you notice the risk profile chart, you will understand how the chart portrays the probability distribution tables that we just discussed earlier. The tooltip on the data points in the chart shows the detailed event name as shown below. Stochastic dominance is a form of stochastic ordering between random variables. Once the stochastic dominance is calculated, it is shown on the stochastic dominance panel. Also, the tooltip on the action name in the risk profile chart displays the stochastic dominance information as well. You can easily see the cumulative distribution for the risk profile by clicking the CDF button. By looking at this cumulative distribution chart, someone can tell that the act, wait for a better offer, stochastically or probabilistically dominates the act, take job offer at hand. It is always useful to observe the cumulative distribution of two portfolios to compare state-by-state payoff or risks. You could see the survival function chart from the same risk profile by clicking the SF button. It is very easy and intuitive to look at the survival function to understand a stochastic dominance of two random variables. For example, if you look at this chart, you can see that probability that wait for a better offer is almost always winning by higher probability for every outcome of take job offer at hand. So, we can easily infer that the act wait for a better offer stochastically dominates the act take job offer at hand. Say you have added a third action, start a business. The risk profile chart will show up like this. If you check that checkbox, you will be able to select the top two number of actions based on expected values. Also, you can hide any action chart on the risk profile by clicking on the legend. For complex decisions, it can be tedious to study many risk profiles. Thus, it is better to look at the first couple of risk profiles based on expected values. Therefore, when you have more than two actions, you will see a drop-down box showing up in the risk profile chart. From the tab, select the Value Set, and you will get another risk perspective of the action outcomes. Now, let's explore the Monte Carlo simulation feature. If you use any probability distribution as a payoff for any node, then the risk profile chart is generated automatically using Monte Carlo simulation. Say you have a decision tree like this, where the profit for investment 1 follows a normal distribution and the profit for investment 2 follows an exponential distribution. You will see the risk profile chart as shown here, which is generated by the Monte Carlo simulation. You can get a node analysis for any node in a tree you are interested in. If you select a node and expand the Node Analysis tab, you will see the risk profile just for that selected node. Please feel free to reach our help desk if you have any questions or concerns. Thank you for watching.